This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now then, has this ever happened to you? That thing where you suddenly discover a band that everyone else has known about for years, if not decades, and somehow it's not only that you're aware of them and you've never checked them out, you've just never heard of this band before. That happened to me a few years ago, courtesy of this chap. Yes, Richard Hammond, the hamster of Top Gear fame. He was guest hosting a show on the BBC, on BBC Radio, and he played a song called Rose of Cimarron by a band I'd never heard of called Poco. And it's, when a song just stops you in your tracks and you have to stop what you're doing and just listen to it because you've never heard it before, and it just grabs you. That was very much that kind of thing with me. Loved the song, but I'd never ever heard of this band Poco before. Turns out that they were contemporaries of the Eagles, and there was kind of various members of the Eagles and Poco kind of traded places over the years, and they sort of came out of the ashes of Buffalo Springfield, and a big well-known band, loads of album sales and loads of success, but I'd never heard of them. But when I heard that song Rose of Cimarron, I thought, this is something a bit good, and I thought I must do a solo analysis of that sometime for my students. So that's what we're doing today. Here is the solo from Rose of Cimarron by Poco. Sounds a bit like this. And here's a little bit of an explanation about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay then, as always, beginning with what the solo is played over. We're in the key of F sharp major here, and the chords we've got are F sharp, going to an A sharp minor, then to a first inversion C sharp with the third in the bass there, and then to a B, and then back to F sharp again. Twice through that, which will sound like this. Something like that. And over the top of this, we've got a solo using basically the F sharp major pentatonic. There is one other note in there that we'll come to, but basically it's starting, like, basically if we think of the root being here and kind of coming up this run here. Like that. We don't actually venture down as far as this. Everything takes place from this point onwards. So, and we have one extra note in there, which is the B note, which crops up here at the 12th fret on the second string. And there's a strong element of call and response or question and answer phrasing going on in this solo. If I just play the first couple of licks, you can kind of get a sense of it there. It goes. There's the question part of it. And then the response to that goes. So. And then we get question, answer. So you can hear that you've got like this kind of one lick, then a slight pause followed by another lick that seem to bookend each other quite nicely. then that's pretty much the first half of the solo. Then we come into and then the answer to that. Then we get up to the sort of high point of the solo, this big G sharp to A sharp bend here. And then the final little rundown. Like that. And that's your solo, beautifully constructed. It's one of those solos, usually you can tell with a solo when it's been sort of meticulously worked out in advance or it's been improvised. This could be either way, to be honest with you, but either way, it is a great little melodic solo, and great use of pentatonic scales. Fantastic example, as I say, of call and response, question and answer phrasing, and the whole thing goes together to go like this. I'll play it nice and slowly so you can hopefully see what I'm doing. So there you go. That is the Paul Cotton solo from Poco's Rose of Cimarron. Now you know what's going on. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for the solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it. That explanation you've just seen there, and a jam track to play along with for yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is in the description. $3 or £2.50 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are also linked down there in the description. And that is pretty much it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video and found it informative, useful, and possibly even a little bit entertaining in some small way. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not drop me a like while you're at it? Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk about music and guitars. What a great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.